goes out. Eminent big fan stalking us. Just distress.
Hello guys.
By the way, if you haven't noticed, that's my music. Go stream it on Spotify and everywhere. Sticky Bunny Red.
Hello guys. Welcome back to Bunny Igloo. I'm Igloo. She's Bunny. Today,
If you are a Schrodinger, thank you for subscribing to our channel. If you're not a Schrodinger, please subscribe. That's how you become one. It's the Cool Kids Club. We have fun.
Today we are talking about one of the things we've been experiencing in the last almost year or so. It's been like 7 or 8 months now of it.
If you've read the title.
Yes, we are talking about what it's like living as an interracial couple in Kampala. Specifically Kampala, Uganda. You get a unique experience everywhere you go. We're talking about our experience.
I feel like it's different than being an interracial couple like UK versus.
It is, yeah.
So we want to talk about that because we share our experiences. Do that.
Yeah. This reminded me of us when we went back to Kingston in London recently, how it felt like we were just invisible. And
I know, it was quite different.
They
still get stared, but like it's a different type of stare.
Yeah, it's way more casual, way less.
Yeah, it's almost like.
Yeah, just like, yeah, mild interest at most.
It's like
I don't know how they'll just be like,
yeah, it's
they will point and shout,
and then there's like.
Yeah, there's just like. As if you've slept. Oh, you okay?
Palpitation.
Oh, my baby.
It's how intense the staring is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like the most prominent thing.
Yeah.
Is that.
You get
but,
so stared at. Oh, bro.
Whiteness is main of the reason why they get stared, and also being in an interracial relationship.
Yeah.
Also being a young couple in an interracial relationship is not something they're very fucking used to.
Yeah, we're still very much a spectacle here.
And guys, if you're, in our similar situation and you're an interracial couple and you've experienced anything, please write it down below so we can relate and cry together.
Yeah.
Getting stared at is a big one.
Yeah.
It's like people look you up and down like.
Yeah.
In every establishment.
There's so much to go through. I can literally just lift stuff off. Like any shop ladies or anything. Like shop ladies, most of them, they just act like they fucking hate you. They're just like.
If I put on makeup, it makes it worse.
Yeah, like at the supermarket, they're like being as passive aggressive as they can be with the shopping.
They never
stuff,
say
like
hello to me, pretty much. Some do, but of course, but the majority don't. Most people are just like, they just start scanning this out. They don't even say hi, and everything is scanned. I'm like, can I have a bag, please? I was like, how many? She's like, damn.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just bad service, but literally every
But
establishment.
the thing is, if I'm the one interacting with them, they smile. And they act careful with
They
things.
offer you shit. Remember that first place we went to near Cafe Java's?
Yeah.
And I think we needed to sit for some reason. And the guy brought one chair and offered it to you to sit down while I'm the one with fucking palpitating, bullshit, painful legs, and you just literally offered it to me immediately.
Yeah, I just took the chair, gave it to her, and he was so offended that I let my wife sit down.
He got another chair for you.
Yeah.
He really wanted you to sit down.
As it turned out, it's because he wanted us to feel like we owed him something, because then he was asking for money afterwards.
Yeah, so. That's another thing. People think we have money.
Yeah, people think we're rich, and they think you're rich by extension, or you're scamming me. It's all kinds of weird.
I'm your whore.
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many assumptions. They're all wrong, and it's just
painful.
It's just painful. It makes interacting out there weird, and
makes us
we have to shield ourselves from it so much. And the bodas, like.
Oh my god! Oh lord, no! We should do a separate video about all the encounters we've had with boda people, because like Jesus motherfucking Christ, someone told me that I should like get pregnant immediately to secure the bag for my lineage and my family and every extension family that I have, because the white baby I would have would be like a precious little jewel. I am not even motherfucking like recording him.
Yeah.
And I told him I have had disease, I'm not told like to get pregnant. It has to be very specific. You have to talk to the doctors. It has to be this whole thing. And he's like, no, it's not true. No. Just do it anyway, you'll be fine. It's like, no, I won't be fine. I've been advised not to. And he's like, no. Go to Jesus. Are you Christian? I was just like, no. He's like, no, there's this pasta. You should know. And it's like a scum pasta. Pasta kakande, who's a scum. He's a scammer. They serve you well water as like...
Holy water or some shit.
Yeah. That pasta he was trying to tell me to go to. And I was just like, yeah, I will do. You know, you're right. I will. Just to get him to shut the fuck up. But I was actually traumatized. And the thing is, you have to take borders because they're the best way to travel from A to B.
Yeah, they're essential here. And they're all just so weird and presumptuous. And they think she won't talk to me about it and stuff. Yeah.
That's another thing. They assume he's paying with pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But why would a foreign person who clearly looks like, of course he's white, you know, he doesn't know the currency. Clearly I would know the currency more, but you're expecting him to pay. I don't get that. So I was just like, no, I'm always the one with the payment. And they always like, who's paying for the white man? Like, yeah, so.
It's a whole weird thing.
It's a whole weird thing. Oh, remember that border guy who wanted to give him more money? And I handed him like literally like 3 times the amount, but he wanted more. So I was just like, no, take the money you're gonna take. And then he just literally turned to you and ignored me and was just like, boss, give me more. And
I just was just like,
and he's like, take that, and he just walked away.
That's one advantage. You can pretend you're completely new here and don't understand everything. I'm just like,
boom duck. Another thing, because that kind of looped in bad things in one.
It did loop in all kinds of things, but there's girls that try and steal me from you.
Oh, that's the thing.
Remember
when we went to the club.
Yeah.
Explain, no, because I wasn't even noticing. Explain.
So yeah, our first night here, we were jet lagged as hell, and your sister wanted to take us out. Oh, I was so exhausted, but we submitted to peer pressure and we went out. And you know, the club was fine. You hated it. It wasn't up to the club standard.
It was like a pub.
Yeah.
It's a pub.
Yeah.
There is no dance floor. Like you just kind of dance on your seat area. If you've been to clubs in London, you know what I'm talking about. I'll just stop it there.
Yeah, she got London standards. Nothing's going to compare.
Nope.
But yeah, anyway, the amount of ladies that would unnecessarily, as they're walking past, they're usually in pairs. They would just like walk past and just sort of like make a whole bunch of body contact. We were standing in a very clear space,
pushing their boobs, they're pushing their ass. Yeah, and their asses and shit.
And then they'd look back to see if I was looking.
I noticed a bit of that too, but I didn't even think it was like that bad.
I didn't even think about it at the time, but in hindsight.
Yeah, dude, I felt the vibe.
Yeah.
And literally my sister like posted us on Snapchat while we were hanging out with her. And bare people are like, give me the white man.
Yeah.
Because you were a commodity. That's the thing I literally have come to realize. Whiteness is a hot commodity here.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, I didn't even know. Oh, one border guy told me like, oh, because I was just being, you know, usual polite with him, and he's like, oh, you've got such good manners, you know, we don't expect someone with a white man to have good manners, you know, we expect you to be bitches. Like, wow, well done for having good manners. And I was just like,
what kind of assumptions do they have? What kind of creature do they think I am? I'm just a guy.
Ask your people, they started it.
They did start. It's all our fault. Let's not lie. It's all our fault. This is just the fallout from it.
It's you. No, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault. Yeah. Just a little baby.
We benefit from it though.
We do, yeah.
Literally.
I fully admit we
get better service of things on average.
We have a whole bunch of privilege, which is very visible as well. It's just, yeah.
Boom duck.
Also makes us more of a target. That's the whole other side.
And you just stop saying boom duck. That's any other thing?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It makes us a target.
Oh yeah, that's very.
That's a whole bunch of juju on its own. We've been having to fight the magical dark forces like crazy. So just stay safe.
Shijitsu. You can't do nothing to me. I know magical shijitsu.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay, what other video are we gonna do? Oh shit, what other point are we making?
I think that's pretty much it. Well, we said like prices are basically like
oh yeah,
all the time. Everything is more expensive.
That's another thing. Everything is triple the price. Like sometimes we agree to, if a border going from here to like there is 1k or 500 shillings, they're telling us it's 5 to 10k, and I'm like no, it's not. I'm going to be giving you like, for example, 5k, and they're just like okay, sure. Like for some reason they think because we're 2 people they double charge us, and I'm like no, it's not double the weight though. Like what is that? It's nonsense. The point of taking a border 2 people is because you're saving, and they're literally negating that point. But I'm like, it's fine. It's like £1, £2. It's okay. You know, I don't want to come here and just pay cheaper prices for things. I try to translate the price. I'm like, if it's the same price as a bus ride from here to there, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's so true. They also think you're an inlet for scamming me.
Oh yeah, someone said bring him, let's go.
Yeah.
It's a wild of imaginations. And if you relate to this, guys, tell us down below if you're in an interracial relationship in Uganda, Kampala, or anywhere in Africa. Let us know what type of hoods have you been getting into. Like, what assumptions do people have about you lot? Like, we would like to know.
Can't
So
be
it's
the
the
only
same.
one.
We cannot be the only one. And also, like this video if you have not, and if it entertained you, please do. It helps us in our goals with it.
Indeed. One other thing I remembered, sorry, before we go. Everyone is like, wow, he's really young for a white man to be with one of these girls. Most of the situations they see, it's mostly older white guys.
No, if they stumble in this video with facts.
It's mostly older white guys with the African ladies. And so they get really surprised when I'm reasonably young.
Yeah, I think I said that, didn't I?
I don't remember, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hit the notifications bell.
Yes, listen to her music.
Oh yes, please.
forget
On
that.
Spotify. It's Sticky Bunny Weird. You would love it. It's 10 beautiful songs that I made that I really love and I think you really love.
Me too.
What other thing did I need to do? Instagram, TikTok, everything down below.
Thank you guys.